Hello everyone, welcome to Creative Time with G and today's video. Today we're going to be doing something using Poundland items, and it's going to be something for Halloween. These are the LED candles that are sold in Poundland. Now I've had these a while, which is why they are a bit beaten up. I didn't want to go and get new ones and show you them because obviously I've got them already. Same with the wiggly wobbly googly eyes. These are the ones from my stash, and but you can get them from Poundland. I'm going to be using some leftover crepe bandages. You can get this in a pack from Poundland. But again, I didn't want to go and buy a pack and get the smaller ones, so what I'm going to do is cut up the larger ones. And I'm going to use some vintage photo distress spray. But if you don't have that, you could always use this, and this is the Cherry Blossom Ready Wax Brown, and this is a shoe polish, so you could use that, and that's from Poundland as well. So the idea of this is we're going to make some mummy candles. So I have got a bag here. I have cut this larger one down in size to about 1 inch, and I've sprayed them. So if you don't have the spray and you got crepe bandages and you don't have the right size, cut it up, stick it in a bag, and then you can squeeze in some of the shoe polish, and that will dye them to look more, the crepe bandages to be not so pristine white. Okay, if you're using a real candle, I wouldn't suggest you use glue. I would suggest you use double-sided tape or something like that, but these are plastic candles, so I'm not bothered about using hot glue. So I'm going to start off by putting some hot glue on my candle, and I'm going to put the crepe bandage in that hot glue, and then using a spatula I'm going to push that into the glue because obviously I don't want to burn my fingers. And then I'm going to go around my candle. Now you don't want to put too much glue, and you don't want to make this too thick because obviously you want the candle light to shine through. So I am going to wrap this around, go back on myself, go up, just make it look like, you know, it's mummy. And the next thing I'm going to do is put in some eyes for my mummy. So I'm using a larger one and probably a slightly smaller one. No, I think I'm going to use a larger one, as my glue decided to split out a load of glue there. Okay. Continue to wrap your crepe bandages around. And I'm just going to put a bit of hot glue just there where the crepe bandage ends, and again pushing it in using the spatula. Grab hold of my next piece, and where that ended I will start the next piece once I find the end. Okay, and then we're going to finish off the top part of this candle. And as long as you're safe, this will be a great craft to do with your children during the October half term, just before Halloween in the UK. I'm just going to finish putting this, use this whole thing up. Let's go over those eyes slightly. Okay, a bit more glue just there. Okay, and that's that one. Oops. There we go. So I think what I'll do is I'll do one using the shoe polish with you, just to show you how it looks. So I'm going to cut this last bit into two. And then I need to unravel it into the bag. And don't worry about how, messy it gets, because you want it to be as aged and messy as possible. After all, mummies have been around a long, long time. And when you get things like that, just get your scissors, cut them free. There you go, crafters, that's a lot easier. Put it between your two fingers and pull. Let's get rid of that. Okay, let's put that in there, and then using the cherry blossom shoe polish, I'm just going to squeeze. I don't know how well that shows up, but I'm just squeezing some into the bag. Okay, so this will probably make it darker than the distress ink. And I'm just going to smush it all together. And obviously, if you need to, wear gloves. And at the top here, I'm going to put a bit of glue so it stops it from slipping down. So that's the good thing about doing one. Then you can rectify any errors you find. So I'm just going to hot glue, just put a bit of hot glue at the top, just to support the shape of the candle. And there we go, crafters. Quick and simple and quite impactful. Let me turn off all the lights, put some batteries into these candles, and I'll show you whether they're liked in the dark. Okay, crafters, there we go. I think they're quite good. I'm really pleased with the way they turned out. Now obviously, depending on which LED candles you use will depend on how well the light shines through. And like I said, if you're going to use real candles, I wouldn't suggest using hot glue. I would suggest using double-sided tape, and then just putting some double-sided tape every now and then, obviously because you don't want it to cover the light that comes through. So there we go. Thank you very much for joining me today, crafters, and you'll see me again very soon. Take care now. Bye bye.